Oh my god, thank you for the raid! Oh my god, hi. Welcome, raiders! Oh my god, a raid. Oh my god, Millie, thank you for the invite. Thanks for the invite. Oh my goodness. Okay, oh my gosh. It's prom, and I think one of my prom dates has stood me up tonight. I'm kidding. Jack's going to be a little late today. Let me just sort this out. He's going to be a little late. Something's come up, but he should be here soon. Hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Thank you for oh my god, 69 people. Oh my gosh, I feel so famous. There's so many people here. Oh, Sam, shut up. We had a wardrobe malfunction earlier, so the outfit that we picked on stream earlier is not the outfit that we're wearing tonight, but we move. We move, right? Is this what I need? Yes, it is. Replace Jack. I don't know. Petition to replace Jack. But he should be here soon. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And are you going to talk, K9? I doubt it. Thank you for the invites. We shall begin shortly. Today, if you're unaware of what's happening today we will be joined by Mr. Sam Elliott. And it's going to be fun. Who exactly? We don't know him. Let me just do that quickly and do this. Thanks for the invites. There we go, put that there. Yeah, Hannah, we're still salty about the stapler, clearly. Oh my goodness, Mad Night, thank you for the invite. All right. Well, I think, yes, very salty. Well, nobody knows who he is. Well, maybe we should find out who he is. Where is he? Let me drag him up. Have I got this unmuted?
I am an elusive rainbow. I am grey. I do know that, chat. You don't need to worry. This is how I look. Do not be racist. How are you doing? Hello.
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for asking. Let me turn off reverb so I sound like I'm not in an echo chamber. Hello, everybody. Let me just sort all this shit out, and then we'll be good to go.
What's yellow chair without a little technical hitch or two?
There's no technical hitch here, darling. I just had to turn on my virtual camera.
Oh, well, this is prom.
I'm standing up today because I'm being professional.
Oh.
Unlike every other time I go live.
Well, you may.
Hello, everybody. Guys,
right, so I think we should just jump straight on into this.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. I've had...
Okay, then. So we have 66
people
in the audience.
To make this easier. Oh, there we go then. Crack open the bottle. No need for a glass.
Thanks for the invite. Right, well, it's okay. So there are 67, so one more person joined. There's 67 people in the audience. Oh, where they left. Would you like to tell the audience who you are?
Sorry. Can we swear on here? Can we curse on this? Sure.
Swear away. This is not PG-13 in here.
On the internet, really. I'm Sam. Hello, guys. I'll go full-on actor. Hello, guys. I'm Sam. You may have heard of me on YouNow. I've been around for a while. I've been on the platform since February 2018, and I am what is called a variety streamer, which is basically where I just do whatever the fuck I want. I do some singing, I do some musicals, which is singing, I do some gaming, and I do some chilling and chatting, and whatever floats my boat, really. It's not a democracy. I don't care what you want. It's all about what I want, and so that's what I do. So yeah, if you tune into my streams, I'll probably be dicking about, really. That's who I am.
And what kind of times can people find you live?
I go live 9 times a week. I go live Monday to Thursday at 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is 12 p.m. noon and 5 p.m. And 10 p.m. British time. And I go live Monday to Thursday for those 2 times. I'm off on Friday and Sunday, and I have a big stream on Saturday where the time of that stream changes every week, just to however I'm best fitted. It just gives me more leeway, it gives me more freedom in terms of like going out, socializing, having a life. Surprisingly, streamers have lives. And so not that I go up, yeah. And so I go live then, and Saturday is when I do big streams. So it's usually a 4-hour stream instead of like a 2-hour stream, which is my normal streaming times. But yeah, I wanted to show off the nice shoes. Look at the nice shoes.
Yep, justice for the shoes, everyone. Let's take a moment for the shoes.
Anyway, hello.
Right, okay. So let's go back to the beginning. So what brought you to you now? Oh my goodness!
Thank you very much, little Nikki, for beforehand as well. And Kirsty's going to just cry now. Fucking hell, Kirsty, pull it together!
That kind of took me by surprise. Oh, wait, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, though. Holy fork. Okay.
So I'm allowed to say cunt and you're not allowed to say fuck.
Okay, I don't know what I'm saying right now. So, what brought you to the app? Sort of like, how did you find it? What year did you come here? What brought you to
I joined the platform like when everyone joined the platform, probably between 2015 and whatever, when all the big YouTubers were on the platform. And so I actually joined in like 2015, I think it was, because a YouTuber that I watched for Your Grammar Sucks and YGS. Wait, is it YGS? No, something like that. Yai, which is Yesterday I Asked You. The YouTuber called Jax Films said that he was going to be streaming on YouNow, and so I joined YouNow and was like, okay, this is another streaming app, and then I totally forgot about it for the next 3 years. And then 3 years later, I was doing my first professional acting job, and whilst I'd learned my lines, so I was just chilling in the rec room, in the just reception area, just chilling, relaxing. And there was a ukulele just chilling on the side. And I was like, you know what? I don't know how to play a stringed instrument. I know how to do piano and drums, but I don't know how to play any stringed instrument. And that's just sad. So I picked up the ukulele and learned all of the major minor and flat chords. So A to G, A flat to G flat, and the sharps, which is just the flats, and also the minors. And I learned all of those off by heart. And then I was like, you know what? I want to document my process in learning how to play ukulele. I want to document my process in learning to sing, because I didn't know how to sing either. And so I was like, what's that fucking platform that I totally forgot about for 3 years? What was it called? Because no one's going to know me on that. So that's great, because I don't want to embarrass myself in front of people that might know me. So I was like, what the fuck is it called? And then I remembered it was YouNow. I started streaming in #musicians. And that's bit, and then it basically went from there. It's great.
Wonderful. So, what made you stay?
What made me?
Because a lot of people you find that will like join the app and then sort of leave after a week. What made you stay?
Because I'm a stubborn little bitch. I wasn't trying to get anything out of it in terms of my own personal growth. My own personal growth in terms of singing and ukulele. Like, I had no people watching me, and that was fine for me, because at the end of the day, it was a documentation for myself, not for other people. And if someone wanted to watch and journey with me throughout that, then they could have. And so, like I said, it was in #musicians, which no one streams under. And I didn't watch anyone. I wasn't a fan of anyone. I just went on, did my shit, and then went off. I was live every day at stupid o'clock in the morning, singing, playing ukulele, and trying to figure out the process of that. And it took hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, but I slowly got better, and I just stuck around for that. And about a year, nearly a year after I started, probably around October, November of 2018, I started to notice a couple partners started coming in saying hello, and one of those partners was Angela. And Just Angela, I don't know if anyone remembers Just Angela. She's not on the platform anymore.
I know the name.
But she was like, you should come and guest me. I was like, what the fuck is guest me mean? What does guest stand for? Are you going to fucking enroll me? So I was very cautious, but I went to Angela and I guessed it, and everyone was like, "Oh, cool, you can sing okay," and I was like, "Thanks." And then maybe only a couple of weeks after that, a female streamer under the name of Julie Olive Oil,
Oh
Julie
yeah.
came by my stream and was like, "You should guest with Brent Morgan." Can I even say his name now? Um, you should guest with Brent, and he was biggest streamer on the platform at the time, and he had like 100 people watching him, and I was like, okay, so I came on and guested with him, and that kind of showed me the bigger reach of you now, and I got lots of fans from that. And then I did Rise Your Mic, and that kind of what kept me going. The fact that I had that growth going, but it
Yeah.
didn't start as that, because people that leave after a week don't realize that it takes a lot of commitment, a lot of work, a lot of self-sacrifice, and if you go into it expecting anything, then you're not going to get anything out of it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Wow. So you definitely interacted with little. It's nice to see that even back then, non-partners and partners like Emily, a lot of partners wouldn't come in to see non-partners, and it's great to see that like sort of partners really pushed you
Mm-hmm.
to that level to get partnered. So what would you say is your favorite thing about streaming?
My favorite thing about streaming is what it ended up turning into for me. So obviously it started as me wanting to show off my progression in learning ukulele and singing, and I kind of did that. um, like in August of the first year, I did my first 100-song marathon, which was for charity, and that pushed me to the limit, and I've kind of done that ever since, and I've got one coming up. But what was the question again? I've went on a tangent.
What's
Yeah,
your
favorite
favorite
thing
thing
about
about
streaming. Yeah, I
streaming?
get it. Yeah, I remember. Favorite thing about streaming is the fact that I can make people smile, which is my only goal right now. My only goal in streaming. Obviously, it's my full-time job, so I do rely on it as my full-time income. But unlike other streamers,
Yeah.
I try not to manipulate my audience. I don't want to manipulate at all, and so I try and I'm talking about you, Kirsty. No, I'm joking. But I try and stay as out of that manipulation as possible, but also acknowledging the fact that this is my full-time job and I do rely on this. So I make
Yeah.
sure people understand that. And if someone's like, "Do you want me to spend money on you?" which is the worst question someone can ask you, because it's
Oh,
like, if you say yes, is that you asking for it? So it's the worst thing. Anyone watching this, do not fucking tell any streamer, "Do you want me to give this gift to you?" Just if you want to drop it, you can drop it. If you don't want to, then that's fine as well. But like, we have this huge pressure on us to be like, part of us wants to be really like humble about it, be like, "No, no, don't do it, it's fine." But like, for people that rely on it as an income, we need it. We need this work. And so I try and find a good line to I find a good line to stay on without manipulating or anything like that.
yes, Hannah, I want your 10 likes. I need your 10 likes. The fact that you're not even just giving it to me already is kind of
How dare
offensive.
you? If we don't get to 1 million likes this broadcast, Kirsty's gonna quit.
I'm quitting. I'm never coming back. I'm going to meet me.
Literally, meet me is the way to go.
Okay, I think you kind of answered this one already, but who was the first streamer that you remember watching?
Like I said, I didn't really watch anyone, and I'm kind of bad for that now, actually. But I think properly watching was probably, as in longer than 15, 20 minutes, was probably actually Eli Magic, which I feel like is another name I can't say around here. Um,
Yeah, we're just going down
Memory
memory lane
lane, yeah, all
here.
the people that you can't talk about and you now anymore. So I actually probably started watching Eli Magic the most of it because Julie was with Eli at the time, and so Julie was watching
Yeah.
me, and so I guested with Eli a lot, and that was probably the person I started watching, and then obviously I moved and watched everyone really, and yeah, but I kind of had two starts on you now. I feel like that's a good thing to mention because I've had a really weird journey. is that although I started streaming in 2018, I lost after about a year and a half. I lost about 95% of my audience because I was streaming at Twitch. I was streaming on Twitch. Another thing I can't mention. I was streaming on Twitch at exactly the same time. I was doing YouNow for music and Twitch for gaming, and I didn't grow at all for an entire year on Twitch. And so in February 2019, a year after I started broadcasting, YouNow turned from a square 4:3 ratio to a 16:9 HD ratio, and you could stream using OBS. And I was like, "What? That's great!" So people can stream games now. And at that time, Brent started pushing because he was YouNow's poster boy, so he started pushing for YouNow Gaming, YMG, and he brought people
Yep.
that he met on The Voice, being Sean Rogers, Jeremiah Daly, and he also brought on an old streamer that stopped streaming on YouNow called Surge HD, and so those four were streaming gaming, and he was constantly asking me because I was in his stream singing every now and again. He was like, "You should do gaming. You should do gaming," and so in around August, September of 2019, I actually transitioned to doing gaming as well and turned into the variety streamer that I am now. But that resulted in about 95% of my audience completely quitting. And it was like a brand new start for me. I averaged about 3 viewers for a good 4 or 5 months. And those were actually the most profitable months of my YouNow career, I should say. So it's really weird because you need to see the fact that I kind of had two starts and that you can't really see the numbers and be like, I'm going to quit now. You just have to kind of push forward onto it, and that's what I did. And yeah, and money doesn't always equal success. Like I had the most profitable time because of Theo on those starting months of YNG. And although I was making bank and I managed to make this office, which cost far too much money to make, I like fully renovate. Like this room wasn't how the room is right now. The carpets are brand new, the floorboards are brand new, the walls are brand new, the fucking wallpapers, ceilings painted, and then all of the technology inside it. All of that was funded by Theo basically, and so, but I still had like 3 viewers, and so it's weird because you can get loads of money and still not feel successful because at the end of the day you didn't have people watching you, which is what matters a lot as well. So yeah. That's how I started watching on YouNow, though, to answer the question.
Okay, if you could go back and tell yourself something during your first stream, what would you say? I'm trying to think of, you've had 2 starts though, so we'll go with the first time you ever hit go live.
Well, actually, if you want to say the first time I hit go live, I actually went live once in 2015 when I saw Jack's films and played piano, but that doesn't count.
Okay.
So in 2018, when I started going live, I think the one thing that I would say to myself, I don't think I would say anything actually. I don't think I would say a single thing.
Any
No
advice
at
or
all, because I wouldn't be where I am now. And I feel like I'm lucky that I went through it the way that I did, and I'm privileged that I'm in the position that I'm in. I feel like if I had to give myself advice, it would be fucking in 2019, towards the end of 2019, when I started getting more money, because then that's just a different ball game. And yeah, I just turned into a bit of a different person, and I've grown from then. I made some mistakes. I don't know if anyone's watching that fucking hates me from then, but yeah, I made a few mistakes, and I'm happy. And if I was to give myself advice, it wouldn't be for my first stream; it would be for then. So, yeah.
Okay. So, though, let's move into getting to know you a little better. Okay, I feel like this question is going to be a difficult one for you because you are into everything. But what kind of music are you into? Out of everything, what's like the one that you go to the most?
Probably indie pop. Is probably where I go to the most. Probably because it's just really nice to learn indie pop, and some of them have really good tunes. But I do listen to everything, and I do, obviously, if anyone's heard me play songs, I do play everything. Even like the most obscurest of stuff, like rap and sexual content and R&B and pop and musicals. Yeah, everything.
Okay. So, what was the last song that you listened to on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, every other platform that's available? I don't know which one you actually use, but the last song that you
The
listened
last song
to.
I listened to was the Rubber Band Man, which is my introduction song. Shock
Shock
horror.
horror.
The Rubber Band Man is my
Kind of
intro
should
song to
know.
all of my streams, so I'm not surprised that for the past 3 years that's been my number one on Spotify Rewind, whatever the fuck it's called.
So, what would be your dancing like nobody's watching
My
song?
dancing like nobody's watching song. Too many. I don't give a shit really. I'll dance like nobody's watching for every song. I usually I do require some alcohol, because I'm a really bad dancer, and so especially if I'm in a club, it's like I need a few beers down me or ciders or whatever the fuck to like get on the dance floor because I'm a little bitch really. So, but once I'm there, I'm fine.
Okay, then. Okay, this is going to be another difficult. Okay, what is your go-to like karaoke
My
song?
go-to karaoke. I do you know I've never done karaoke.
That I'm
Yeah, people
surprised
are
about.
surprised by the fact that
That one I'm
there's
actually
a few
surprised
things that people are
about.
surprised about me is that I've never done a musical. I've never sung in public, and I've never done karaoke. Yeah,
I'm
people are
shook.
shocked by that.
Karaoke is not for old people. Shut up, Hannah. Okay. So, okay, let's move away from music then. So, what type of TV shows are you
Oh,
into?
my one and true love is Doctor Who. Can't can't get away
Yes.
from Doctor Who. And you know what? It's almost like a redemption because for the past 3 4 years it's been so shit. But like
Oh, it's
But
been
like
hot
from
as shit.
2000, I've been watching this shit from 2005. Like when it came back with
Same.
Rose, my mom was like, "Yo, you should watch Doctor Who. It's coming back tonight." And it hasn't been on since like the 90s with the movie, and before that the 80s. So you should watch it. And I was like, and I either this is a pillar. This is a crossroads in my life. I either had the chance to watch Doctor Who with my mom and dad, or watch Home Alone with my sister. And you know what? I decided to Doctor Who, and that has changed who I am. But like I said, it's like a redemption because it's been shit for 3 years. But Russell T
Oh,
Davis, the best writer of Doctor Who, is coming back. We've got Shooty Gatwa, a great actor. We got, oh fuck, I can't remember her name. This trans female actor being the new companion. And we've got David Tennant and Donna Noble coming back. We've got fucking, oh, it's going to be so good. The 60th anniversary is next year. And I don't know if you can tell, but that's my favorite show.
I could literally just spend the next like hour just
Please,
nerding out about this,
please,
but
I'm
because
ready.
I'm a professional, all I see is like I hardly ever use my Facebook, but for some reason I keep getting the groups you may like, and it's like all of the filming pictures, and it's like all of these like rumors, and I'm like I don't know how I ended up here, but I actually love it, and I'm just seeing everything, and I'm so
I'm kind of like 50
excited.
50 because I'm like, I don't want to see all the leaks. I don't want to know what's going to happen because I want to be surprised, but also I want to see the leaks. I want to know what's happening. I'm so nosy.
I was just relieved because David Tennant's hair, I've seen a picture, it's spiky and fluffy, it's the way it should
There's a new
be, and
Sonic
that's the main
screwdriver,
thing
but I
for
haven't
me.
seen it. There's a set photo of it, but I refuse to look at it.
I've seen it, and he's
The new
wearing a
coat,
new
yeah.
outfit, not the brown
I
flappy
like the brown
coat,
flappy coat though.
and I
Yeah.
do as well. But anyway, okay, so what fictional character would you be best friends with in real
I
life?
wonder. Who could it possibly be?
I know. We just like walked into that one.
Brian from someone I don't know. No, I'll probably the Doctor. That would be fun. That would be fun to be friends with.
Sam for next
Honestly, I would have
companion.
a great time. I would have a great time being a companion. I honestly would live a dream. If I had to act in anything, if I acted in Doctor Who, I would be the most ecstatic person ever.
I could imagine. Okay, so if you could share a meal with any four individuals, living, dead, fictional, history, make believe, anyone, who would those
If I
four
had to
people
share a
be?
dinner,
Yeah. You're having a meal. You've got to invite 4 people. Literally anyone.
Bloody hell. Difficult question. See, I'm not really fanatical about celebrities, so it's like I'm not in the state of mind of like I know like a lot. I'm not judging anyone that is, but like I'm not in the state of mind that's like one of my moderators, Laura, is like I'm seeing My Chemical Romance. Oh my god, I fucking died! And that was Laura, and I feel like I'm not like that with anybody. So I feel like in terms of who I would have at a dinner party, living or dead, I would just say like my closest family and friends, because that's what matters in life. There you go.
Okay. Okay, how would you say your friends describe
Cunt.
you?
No. My friends describe me probably a huge bell end, honestly. Bell end and proud. That's what I want written on my grave. Bell end and proud. No, but they'll probably say that I'm. I don't know. I don't like thinking about what my friends think of me. It brings me existential dread.
Okay, well, so you on your tombstone you want Bellend and proud. So is that what you want to be remembered for when you eventually?
As long as I'm not remembered for Samilton, I'll be happy.
What's a terrible gift that you've been given that you've had to keep?
I've been given like multivitamins because my mum gave me vitamin D because she knows I'm in my office a lot of the time, so she gave me vitamin D tablets. I've received a book I already have. Not the multivitamins. Yeah.
Did you take them though? Did you actually
take them
in
my drawer,
them though?
Actually. They're somewhere here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we're about to see the multivitamins. Here they are. Vitamin D tablets. It's not focusing. I don't know why it's not focusing, but fuck it. Trust me, these are vitamin D tablets.
I take your word for that.
It's Viagra, right?
Oh,
saucy.
Saucy, ding dong.
Where are we?
I don't know where we are. Okay, aside from the bare necessities of life, what's the one thing? Wait, hang on. No, I'm reading the wrong one. Okay, so in the next 5 minutes, you're going to get an alert on your phone.
Okay.
And it's going to tell you that we are 5 minutes away from a zombie apocalypse. What's
my game plan? I would get in my car, get full fuel, get a bunch of resources, and then go on a fucking just absolutely just drinking my cares away, and just having a 3-night a 3-night bender. That's the word I was looking for. And I'll probably dead after 3 days. That's probably why it's 3 nights.
Right. Okay. So we have had a wild variety of answers to this question. Several partners have just said they're just going to sacrifice themselves because they know that they can't win. We've had someone want to hijack a plane and just like fly all over the world. We've had a desert island. We've had someone has said that they're going to buy 52 treadmills and just circle them around the house because a zombie can't attack you. If they hit this treadmill, they're going to go flying. That's logic. And someone else was going to pull carrots out of the ground because they have a garden. They were going to pull all the carrots out, go into this underground bunker, and then replant the carrots.
Very specific.
And it would be fun.
Ignoring the lack of sunlight.
Well, I'm going to leave people to guess who these partners were. If you were here, you'll remember.
Some fucking partner with the carrots.
That might have been Sophella. But yeah, okay. So you've somehow managed to survive the zombie apocalypse. You took your car, you went to go get fuel, but all of a sudden you got out of your car and you stood on this giant spring that sprung you to a desert island in the middle of nowhere, like you're on your own, what would the 3 things that you would need on the desert island be?
Well, if I've just been sprung, I probably only have my clothes on us. But if I was on a desert island and I had 3 things that I could have on me, I would have a knife, a bit of flint, like a flint thing that I can light fire, a knife, a flint, and a bag of water filtration tablets.
It's the most logical answer
There you
we've
go.
had for this. Most logical answer. Okay, and if you could only eat one food for the rest of your
Thai
life, what would
food.
it be?
Anyone that watches me would be able to vouch for the love of Thai food. I could have Thai food right now. I might actually call them up and be like, "Yo, bitches." I've got a local Thai food place that does the best Thai food on the planet. They know me by name, so I call them up and I'm like, "Hi." I don't even need to say anything. I'm just like, "Hi, can I get a red Thai chicken curry with a rice peas?" And they're like, "Is this Sam?" And I was like, "Yeah." So Thai food.
Okay, so Thai food. I'm not the biggest Thai food
Hmm?
fan. I'm not
What
the biggest
the
Thai food fan.
fuck?
Sorry, it's
No,
too
well,
like
you haven't had.
spicy
You
and
haven't. Thai food's broad. Thai food's majestic. There's so many different things. You can get things that aren't spicy, you know. If I fucking come to where you live, that sounds like a fucking threat. If I fucking come to where you live, we are going for Thai food, and I will order for you. I'll ask a bunch of questions. I'll order for you, and I bet you'll like it.
But it's
It's
always
not.
so spicy.
Talia doesn't like spicy food, and Talia orders really nice Thai food dishes. Talia doesn't like spicy food. So there's a really nice soup called Tom Kha Gai, which is this chicken and like a bit creamy, lemongrass. It's not spicy literally at all. There's 0 spice to it. Are you a picky eater, Kirsty?
No, I just no.
When I
I'm
say
not a
like
picky
spice, I
eater.
mean like you usually order things without spice, and I like spicy food more than you, Talia. By spice, I mean like fucking burning your bollocks off spice. By spice, I mean shitting out rings of fire spice. By spice, I mean needs to put the toilet roll in the freezer spice.
I really feel for toilet. Like the things it's gone through. Okay, final question of this, which I think I know your answer already. Do you believe that aliens
ask
exist?
if I believe in God. That would have been controversial. I do know. I don't know. It's a big world. You don't know. I don't know. I think it's arrogant to say whether aliens exist or not. I think it's arrogant to say whether they do or don't, because it's literally we are such insignificant tiny pieces of carbon fucking flinging around on this rock in the middle of fucking space. So insignificant. All of our problems are so insignificant in terms of the vast broadness of the universe that it's so unfathomably big that you just don't know. It's so unfathomable that it's.
Do you believe in
Rosie the alien, the YouNow streamer. Nah, he's a fucking myth. I don't never see him in my life.
That's K9's. Right, okay. So this is the part that Jack would usually step into, but
do I like
I'll
cream
have
eggs? Is that
to.
the next question?
We're gonna do some would you rather
give it to me,
questions.
I'm ready.
So we're gonna dive into a nice little mixture of some spicy ones and some not so spicy ones. So, would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the future?
As in, it's only 10 minutes, or anywhere between 1 and 10 minutes?
No. Up to
And the
10
150
minutes.
years is anywhere between 0 minutes and 150 years in the future?
Well, no, you could see what happens in 10 minutes time, or you could see what happens in 150 years time.
10 minutes time, it's more useful.
Okay. Would you rather find true love today or win the lottery next year?
Win the lottery next year.
money doesn't buy you
Yeah,
happiness.
but strippers do. I'm joking.
Wow. I mean, you're being
No, no, no.
honest. So,
I'm just being private.
okay. So, would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts or have everyone you know able to access your internet
Internet history, I
history?
got nothing to hide. All of the disabled midget porn is free for the public to see.
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a
Jail
decade?
for 5 years. I could get a lot done in jail. As long as I had a ukulele.
Don't drop the soap. Would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
11 feet tall. 9 feet. Well, you just wouldn't be able to do anything. Yeah, 9 inches. Sorry, 9 inches.
Not
You wouldn't
9
be able to
feet.
do anything.
Okay, who's your hero in
Me,
life?
no. My hero in life. I wouldn't say hero, but people that have influenced me in who I am and what I do. There's a few. I wouldn't say it's just one person, but like my biggest like inspiration slash heroes, like Tim Minchin. There's a YouTuber called Dan Hardcastle, goes by Nerd Cubed. Him and also Doctor Who, fictional character. But like those three have really shaped who I want to be and my likes and dislikes, and really like shaped my progression in life. So,
Okay.
and Bo Burnham.
So, so all of the people that you've just mentioned, would you rather have all of them vomit on you or you vomit on all of them?
Bit kinky that question, like.
Take it how you want to take
It's
it,
a really
honey.
fucked up bukkake. They can be sick on me. That's fine. I don't mind.
All of them just
I'd
projectile
be a bit
vomiting on
confused
you.
if Doctor Who, Tim Minchin, Bo Burnham, and Dan Hardcastle were all being sick on me, but it's a
I mean,
story.
it's
I'd rather
things
them
can
be sick on me
happen.
than me be sick on them.
Okay. Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week?
Depends what you're doing. If you're like doing lots of like, if you're like walking around,
You're just living your life. You're just living your life. You're sleeping in them. You're probably not showering because if you're wearing the same
you
things
can
for
shower
that
with
amount of
shit
time,
on.
you're probably not showering. I mean, if you want to shower with socks on, be my
I would wear
guest.
the same underwear for a week because I could shower with underwear on and like clean under the underwear. I could clean the underwear in the shower. Fucking scrub that shit.
Okay. Would you rather drink from a toilet or pee in a litter box?
Why wouldn't I pee in a litter box? That's fucking. Rather drink from a toilet or pee in a litter box. One doesn't go inside of me. That's the answer.
Would you rather find a rat in your kitchen or cockroaches
Rat
in
in
your
my
bed?
kitchen. We've actually had a mouse in my house before. How I get traps, bless it. Poor rat. Mouse. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Would you rather be extremely gassy on your first date or on your wedding night?
Oh, first date. Wedding night would just ruin the fun. By fun, I mean literal fun.
Would you rather have a mullet for a year or be bald without wearing any wigs for 6 months?
I think I could smash being bald for 6 months.
Would you rather get a paper cut every time you touch paper? Now we're talking toilet paper here. We're talking every kind of paper. Or bite your tongue every time you eat.
I would just avoid paper because you can't avoid eating.
We're talking toilet paper here.
Yeah, I'll
as
just
well.
use an alternate.
Are you
I'll
gonna
use
get a bidet?
I'll just use wet wipes instead. I'll use a bidet. No wiping required.
Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot
Uh,
apocalypse?
um, zombie apocalypse. Zombies are fucking stupid. Robots are very, very clever.
Um, would you rather buy all used underwear or all used toothbrushes?
Ooh. Um, all used underwear because you could just fucking wash them. You can't really wash a toothbrush.
Would you rather have super sensitive taste buds or super sensitive hearing?
Super sensitive taste buds because hearing, you'd probably fucking go deaf in a fucking concert.
Would you rather be locked in a room for a week that's overly bright or overly dark?
Overly dark because this room is overly dark without these huge lights on.
Be invisible or be able to fly?
Ooh. I feel like my antisocial behavior is coming out now, but probably be invisible. Because flying, although it's great, like you would fucking freeze if you wanted to fly somewhere because of how fast you go and the aerodynamics of it. Your skin would fucking peel off your face by going so fast. Logic.
Would you rather wake up naked in a forest 5 miles from your home or go to work in your underwear? Assuming that you work in public
I already
and you're
work in
not
my
a nude
underwear.
extraordinaire. No, you're working in public. You all of a sudden you're working in
Okay.
Tesco.
What was the first option?
You are naked in a forest 5 miles from your home, or you're waiting your underwear at
Naked in a
work in
forest 5 miles
Tesco's.
from home. I probably know the nearest forest close to my home, so I could probably just fashion undergarments out of leaves and just peg it. By peg it, I mean
Okay.
run, not pegging.
Okay. Thanks for the
Yeah,
clarification.
peg it means run.
Would you would you rather be so afraid of heights that you can't go up to the second floor of a building, or so afraid of the sun that you can only leave your house on rainy days?
uh, so afraid of heights, probably, because I would just kind of like get over it. But if you can't leave the house only on rainy days, then that's just sad.
But you've got vitamin D tablets. It's
It's
fine.
not about the vitamin D.
Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe?
Third nipple, an extra toe would probably fuck up your balance. I don't get to play with
Would
it.
you rather eat? Oh, those questions haven't started yet. Would you rather eat chocolate flavored poop or poop flavored chocolate?
If I had to eat one of them, I would eat chocolate flavored poop because at least it's chocolate flavored and doesn't taste like shit.
Okay. Would you rather have nipples for toes or toes for nipples?
What? Toes for nipples because nipples for toes, you wouldn't be able to fucking stand up.
Imagine if you stubbed your
Yeah,
nipple.
that's why I want regular toes.
Would you rather fart uncontrollably for an entire month or wet yourself at work in
Just
Tesco's?
once. I would wet myself in
Yes.
Tesco's. If I know when's going to happen, I could just bring extra trousers. And if I don't know when's happening, I could just bring trousers until that happens.
Anticipating the wetting
Yeah.
of yourself. Um, would you rather your neighbors accidentally see your genitals or that you send a sexy text to a relative?
I can show my neighbours my dick if they want to see it.
Who's your
Who's
best
my
friend?
best friend? My best friend is probably Talia. Oh God, I shouldn't have answered that. It's Kevin. Kevin.
Would you rather lick peanut butter off your best friend's nipples or have your best friend lick peanut butter off
Talia
your
can lick the
nipples?
shit out of my nipples. Probably less embarrassing that way as well.
Okay, would you rather lick the bottom of a stranger's shoe or have your best friend spit in your mouth?
Who says she hasn't already? No.
I didn't specify anyone. I just said your best friend.
Probably best friend. Spit in my mouth.
Oh dear.
Talia's got very clean dental hygiene. And I'm not gonna get sick from that, other than being sick from licking a stranger's shoe.
They might have been somewhere really clean.
Great.
Like,
but you don't know that.
Would you rather see your parents have sex or have your parents watch you?
That's just fucking weird. As in, you have to watch for the entire duration until one of them finishes, or both of them finish.
I mean, that's
how is this up to me?
I'm not
up to me.
I'm not telling you how long you have to be there.
Okay, then I would be there. I would be there for half a second. I would be like, "Oops, sorry," and then leave.
Okay, and I think.
Imagine, Amelia.
Would you? Okay, I think this is all of them. Would you rather have a threesome with two strangers or have sex with anyone of your choice?
Wait, have sex with two strangers or have sex with anybody that I choose?
Anyone, like anyone.
How is this a difficult question?
I mean, I don't know why that.
Yeah, well, surely you would want to have sex with anybody that you choose than two random fucking strangers.
I mean, you could be feeling spicy. I don't know.
Fucking hell.
Okay, yes, so that's our would you rather questions. I'm going to, does anyone in the audience have any
I might have sent my own question to myself on that Instagram post. Did you see it?
I did. So one of the questions that we were submitted was, is water wet?
No. Water is a substance that makes things wet. So putting your hand in water, that water is going to make your hand wet, but it doesn't necessarily mean that water is wet.
Right. So these next two questions are kind of the same. And you don't have to answer one of them if you don't want to.
I don't even know what other people have fucking asked me. Here we go, I'm ready.
So the first one is, if you could partner anyone on You Now, who would it be?
If I could partner anyone on You Now, who would it be? I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't know. Honestly, have no idea.
If you could take away partnership from someone on You
Kirsty,
Now,
not Christy. No.
You're the worst.
I would I'm more of a Sweden guy, so I'd probably take away partnership from Jack because he's from Norway, and Sweden and Sweden and Norway have that ongoing battle of supremacy. So, yeah, I could have said someone that I actually wish got rid of partnership, but I'm not going to.
Why are you such a little bitch?
Is that one mine? I think I said that to myself. I just am, unfortunately. It just is the way that it is.
And this last one as well is you don't have to answer this, but it was said in capital letters, so it was kind of aggressive. Of, are you and Talia in a relationship? Expose the tea, please.
Can you expose who said that?
I don't know if they're still here. They were here. They're not here anymore. So it was a certain police officer.
Shit. I'll just get arrested instead of answering that then.
There you go. Right. So where did my questions go? They're here. Okay, so what would you say has been the highlight of your You Now journey?
The highlight of my You Now journey was... Playlist was insane. Playlist was nuts. I was coming out of a really bad mental state, like the mistakes that I made, and So that was kind of like a restart for me mentally. And I was like,
Yeah.
fix up your shit, Sam. So go to playlist and start like start a new life for yourself. And met so many lovely people. It was very overwhelming because I was supposed to arrive. I don't know if you know this, but I was supposed to arrive. I've told this many times. I was supposed to arrive a day before playlist so I can see Jerry and Brent and and Sean and all of that, and so I can see all of them and just kind of relax. Serge and I were flying together, and so it was like, because it's a long journey, 9 hour flight. I just want to chill out. Instead, our plane leaks oxygen, has to take an emergency landing in Montreal. Whilst after landing in Montreal, the biggest storm in
Yes.
Montreal history in like 20, 30 years hits, getting to minus 40 degrees Celsius. The fuel lines freeze, so after they fix the problem, the fuel lines are frozen, so they can't get us back into the air. So it's currently 1 o'clock in the morning. We get off the fucking plane. We then have to be assigned. We don't have visas for Canada because we're not supposed to be in Canada. So the visa office were like, we don't know what to do. And then they heard about the plane accident. They were like, oh, okay. So they let everyone through. We get assigned a hotel room. We have to take a taxi 20 minutes to this hotel. And then the next morning is when our plane's happening. And so we end up getting to Orlando an hour before the partner party, and the partner party area is 45 minutes away in taxi. So, dressed in the same clothes that we've been wearing for a day and a half, we and all of our luggage with us, we get in the car in a taxi, drive all the way to the partner party because we don't have time to go to the Airbnb into the partner party. So we drive all the way to the partner party, meet our partner managers, go into the bathroom, get changed in the fucking bathroom of this event, of this venue, and then come out. And as I come out of the bathroom, there's fucking 50 fucking people just being like, Sam! And I'm like, see everybody that I've ever seen on You Now, meeting them for the first time, my brain just fucking explodes. And it's like, this is too much for me. This is far too much. And that's probably my biggest. Was it accomplishment? The question, biggest accomplishment, yeah. Biggest highlight.
Highlight.
Highlight was probably that, yes. But I've had so many highlights, like being able to afford this office and do that office, and make it and stream here, and also my charity events, 100-song marathon, 200-song marathon, my one-man musicals. I'm very privileged that I've done quite a lot that I'm proud of, and that I would say are a highlight. So, and I intend to keep that going.
Yeah. What would you say has been the lowest point? I mean, I think you've already kind of like dabbled on it already. I'm
So yeah.
assuming with your
Not going into details, but I had a really rough
yeah.
time, and I made some mistakes. I hurt some people, and I was at a really low point in my life, and luckily I had some really nice friends, Talia, around to help support me, and I definitely have changed for the better. But that was probably the lowest point, and it was really weird because it was just after it was during my success, you could say, monetary success, when Theo was supporting me from like November all the way through to like February, and I won the sub competition, where it was basically a likes competition, a popularity contest, and I was like, that's not fucking happening. But I started it and somehow fucking won. Jack!
Oh, hi, Jack!
Jesus Christ, Jack. I've never seen that gift before. That's cool.
That's one way to make yourself known. Let me know if you want to
Bless
come
you,
up
Jack.
if you're like,
Oh, bless you, Jack. But yeah, that's probably the lowest point in my life, during those times.
yeah.
But I'm better now, and that's what matters.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay, so there's 51 people in here, and I'm assuming that there's going to be some people who are wanting to stream and whatnot. Do you have any words of wisdom or advice for any up and coming streamers who could be watching right now?
I didn't pay them anything, Mark. I worked nice and hard. But advice that I would give anyone that's streaming and wants to keep it going: don't go into it expecting anything. It should be your hobby first and foremost. If you go into it expecting partnership
Yeah.
or money, then that's never going to happen for you, because one thing that people don't realize is that viewers are incredibly and viewers might not believe this. My I can't hear anything, by the way, because my thing has just went flat, so I'm just going to keep on talking even though I can't hear you. But viewers, a lot of people don't realize this, but viewers are incredibly intelligent when it comes to seeing through a streamer's bullshit. And so you have to be really careful about how about your emotions and what you choose to give, because people can see straight through that shit. And so if you're manipulative or if you're sad and trying to push yourself to be happy, the viewers will see that. So I'd recommend not believing that you're going to get something out of it, because the viewers will see that. And so, and always, so just be aware that viewers are way more intelligent than you give them credit for. And even if they don't think of that themselves, people do notice that. So yeah, positive vibes, no expectation, and consistency.
Oh, how are we
I can
being?
hear
Bitch, I know you fucking lying.
Oh, here we go. Look, the cream egg man himself.
Yeah, fucking film me. You guys looking hella fucking
And where the
smart.
fuck have you been?
I have been standing in a cellar with shit up to my knees.
Literal shit?
Allow me. I just want to die. Okay, but anyways, the weather is nice and I'm heading home. I love you all. I'm just
Oh,
looking
the
at
love
the
to
weather.
I can't end. Sweden is greater than Norway.
Right. Okay, so in terms of streaming, where can you see yourself in a year's time?
In a year, I can tell you exactly where I'm going to be in a year, hopefully. Jack, thank you for the 5K. I take it back, Jack. Norway's better than Sweden. Thank you very much, Jack, for the 5K. In a year's time, I can tell you exactly where I'm going to be. So in a year, I will be in New Zealand. In 1 year's time, I'll be in New Zealand. I'll be living with Talia. And in terms of streaming, I will have done my 300-song marathon. And I'll just be continuing to do what I do best, doing big shows and trying to make people smile and happy. And that's my one and true goal. Hopefully I can still consider it a job, and a full-time job at that.
Yeah. So you've just kind of mentioned it there, but do you have any exciting shows and collabs coming up?
much time have you got?
All the time in the world.
I have changed. So if anyone used to watch me or still does watch me, you'll know that for about 2 solid years, I was doing chess days on Wednesday night, and that was my shit. And I basically did an hour of singing and lots of hype and open the chest every Wednesday. After 2 years, it got a bit samey for me, so I've now changed that. So now, it started at the beginning of this month, but it'll be on the 1st of every month, unless I can't do it, and then it'll be delayed. But on the 1st of every month, I now do a chest subathon, where the stream lasts for a minimum of 2 hours, and every sub adds 10 minutes. Every sub adds 5 minutes, and every 10k likes adds 10 minutes. And so and then I've got a wheel. Every 100k I spin the wheel, and that adds a random set of time. So it is an uncapped subathon, so it could last for days theoretically. But I do that. I do that every 1st of every month. I've made a program that allows you guys to play video games if I was asleep. If it gets to that point where I need to sleep on stream, where you guys can put commands in chat and play like Super Mario or Pokemon. I've made a program that checks chat and allows you to play video games through YouNow's chat, which I'm very happy that got sorted. But that's one show. On the 5th of June, it is my birthday. I'll be 23. And I'll be doing a big birthday stream at 8 p.m. British time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern time. You can tell this is rehearsed, Kirsty. The following week, after the 5th is a Sunday, the following Saturday, I'll be celebrating hitting 4... Everything's happening on June. I'm fucking so tired. On the 11th of June, which is the following Saturday, I'll have hit 40,000 fans. And to celebrate 40,000 fans, like I did for 30,000 fans, I will be doing a 40-hour broadcast that has no sleep in it. primarily. So the difference between subathon and that is that for subathon, it's more like casual, just doing what I want to do and sleeping when I need to sleep. But for the 40-hour stream, it'll be changing content every 2 hours. It'll all be scheduled out the entire 40 hours, and I'll be sleeping for none of it. And I did it for 30,000 fans for 30 hours.
I remember the 30.
I still believe,
yeah.
I still hold it strong. This is probably one of my highlights as well. I still hold strong that I think I had the most hands up in any stream ever on YouNow history. By the end of it, I had 750 people watching with 500 hands in the air. So I still think that that is definitely 500 hands. I don't think I've seen any more than 500 hands up in a stream. So that's how my stream ended. So yeah, but
You've got to beat
I'm
that
not going to beat that. I'm not because Talia was here for 7 months. I'm not where I was when I did the 30 hours. I'm a lot. My viewers have taken a hit. My money's taken a hit, obviously. So I'm still like on that upwards grind again. So we'll see what happens. It's a 40-hour stream. Anything can happen. But like I said, it'll be all scheduled out. There'll be special guests every 6 hours. No sleep. And don't worry. Don't say sorry about that, Talia. I had an amazing time. We travelled the UK and saw like 25 bloody theatre shows. But yeah, and then biggest show. That's the 1st, 5th, and 11th of June. Are you ready for this shit? On the 5th of August, which is a Friday, starting at 1 a.m. British time, which is actually the 4th of August at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So starting at 1 a.m. British time, 8 p.m. Eastern time the previous day, I will be doing my 300-song marathon where I sing 300 songs back to back for charity. It is all for charity, any subs, any donations. I will be making a Just Giving page where all of the money goes to the charity and doesn't touch my wallet. And so that'll be where 100% of your money can go to the charity. But even then, any subs or likes will still go to the charity as well. But it'll take a month until I get paid from YouNow for that money to go to the charity. So if you do want to donate for that, then it'll be directly through the Just Giving page. But I raised $2,000 last time I did this. And so we're just going to see where we get to. And 300 songs will take about 21 hours of straight singing, which is why it's starting at 1 a.m. and it'll be finishing at 10 p.m. British time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. And that'll be the 5th of August. And yeah. The 40-hour stream, by the way, starts at 6 a.m. on the Saturday British time and ends at 10 p.m. on the Sunday, which is 1 a.m. Eastern time and ends 5 p.m. the following day.
Wow. Your poor voice. Get stocked up on strepsils and everything else.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that shit.
Okay, I think we're almost done. So has there been any new streamers, be it sort of like partners who have come over, like sort of like the influencer partners, or people who've just been partnered, or people who've just started streaming that you've enjoyed watching, or you've seen a stream of theirs and you enjoyed? Anyone sort of worthy of a shout out?
Kirsty is doing this yellow chair talk thing, and I've heard that's quite good. But in terms of sheer effort and just, I mean, they're already doing amazing, but like, I've been noticing Ryan's been doing insanely well recently and really putting in the grind and really showing that. I mean, he won the Like-a-thon, and he's a fucking Like-a-thon man. And he's getting a gift for that, and he's been streaming a lot and putting lots of effort in. He's fucking way bigger than me, so the shout out won't matter. But yeah, I unfortunately don't really watch a lot of people because I'm fucking busy doing programming and acting and sorting out my shows, and I would love to do more of it, but yeah, I just want to show the love to as many people as possible, really. I know, right?
Yeah.
Nia. But yeah.
So usually I would end with a section for you to promote yourself, but you've just done that with your shows. So just a recap, when can we usually find you?
You can watch
live?
me. I'll do both times. You can watch me at 12 p.m. and 10 p.m. British time, Monday to Thursday, which is 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern time, Monday to Thursday. I have Friday and Sunday off, but I might do spontaneous streams on those days. And then on Saturday, I do a big 4+ hour stream, and that's at a random time. But you can see my schedules on Twitter and Discord. And yeah.
And what is your Twitter?
Honest_GC, and all my other socials are Sam_HGC. HGC stands for Honest Game Complex, which is my company, which is where I do sign all my taxes through. And I have a website, honestgamecomplex.com, and you can get some merchandise at honestgamecomplex.com/store.
Well, I think unless anyone in the audience has any questions, any serious questions, any silly questions, anything, I think we are done.
I was asked if I can do a dirty song, and I'm happy to do a dirty song if you was like.
Oh, you can do. Of course you can. If you want to do that, you can do that.
A bit of a dirty song, Kirsty. Is that what you want?
Oh, I'm sad that Jack isn't here to really appreciate it.
How dirty are we talking here?
Whatever you think is appropriate for, you know. You push the boat as much as you think of it. Like, this is not a PG-13 stream.
Right, you ready, boys? I'm gonna need to sit down for this one. That's how bad it is. I'm gonna fucking faint if I don't. Right, yo, hello. Right. Yo, everybody. Are you ready for this shit? Also, my strings just broke from my ukulele, so we're playing on 3 strings today.
Oh dear.
Right. We're ready for this shit. Here we go. I'm sorry in advance. I need your body in ways that you don't understand, but I'm losing my patience, 'cause we've been going over and over again. Girl, I just wanna take you home and get right to it. And no, I gotta kiss it, baby, give it to me, lick it inside now. You know that I just wanna make love, want you to scream and shout. And baby, when I'm deep in it now, I'ma slow it down, 'cause ain't no speed limit when we're moving at the speed of sound. We gon' turn all the way up when the lights down. Why your pussy so damn good, Miss Lady? Go and put the booty up, baby, 1 and 1. You know I'ma go crazy when your legs in the air. You know your panties never get in the way. You know I kinda like it when you make me work for it. Hey, you go with the turned up skirt. Get that ass in the bed, I'ma lock the door. Shake that ass like boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. We don't need nobody watching us. No eyes but your eyes. Ain't nobody here but you and me, licking your private parts. And I know you love your privacy. You don't need a shower, you're already wet. I know that pussy power telling me I ain't ready yet. I say fuck it, face my fears, baby. When I lick it, I put tears in it. Put my face and eat it like a dinner date. You know I love 4-play, 12-play, everything. No, my loving don't change. I don't really give a fuck what I hate to say. 'Cause you're fine, baby, thank you, Kirsty. And it's alright, 'cause you're mine, baby. I'ma let you get crazy. Hey, you girl with the turned up skirt. Get the ass in the bed, I'ma lock the door. Shake that ass like boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. We don't need nobody watching us. No eyes but your eyes. Ain't nobody here but you and me, licking your private parts. And I know you love your privacy, baby, I promise I won't tell nobody. Just as long as you let me hit it like every night. I could give a fuck about the club, 'cause I pussy tight. Do a split on a drop, baby, show you right. I'ma spit your weave and you're asking me to stay the night. Whipped cream on your titties and you're sucking on my dick with ice. Oh my god, my vagina right. Ain't gotta pee for that pussy, my dick can change your life. I'm tired of missionary, wanna see you on your face, for the ass up in the air. I'm loving how that pussy tastes. Damn, on your side. So run from a stick, I'm about to let it slide this time. Hey, you girl with the turned up skirt. Get the ass in the bed, I'm locked the door, shake that ass like boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. We don't need nobody watching us. No eyes but your eyes. Ain't nobody here but you and me, licking your private parts. And I know you love your privacy. I love your privacy. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka. Whipped cream on your titties and you're sucking on my dick with ice.
No cream eggs though.
I
Disappointed.
could do one more about cream eggs. The one that we talked about earlier.
I mean, it's whatever you've got time for.
I mean, we'll do one more then, and then I'll have some Thai food.
Yes, order yourself some Thai food.
Oh, are you ready for this shit?
I don't
This
know.
song is about anal sex and God.
Oh my goodness.
If you're religious, you might want to pop out for a couple of minutes. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred cream eggs. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred cream eggs. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a ride on a UFO. And when the Lord comes down with his shimmering chariot of salvation, you're gonna be the first to know. Oh, and so if God was there from the very beginning, he invented men and women, then he also invented wanking, and he said wanking was sinning. Stuff I'm feeling randy, I'm not allowed to hand shiny, but having sex with my family, that is just fucking great. It's all in there in Ezekiel 8, just before he opens up his big pearly gates and says that it's a sin to take it up the date, even if it's great, even with your cowboy mate. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred cream eggs. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a shot at the greener grass. And when the Lord comes down with his shining rod of judgment, he's gonna kick my heathen ass. Oh, so if you covered the bodies of your women, everybody is grinning because black is so slim, and no, it's not great for swimming, but it gives you an erection. What with the increased sexual tension, what with the UV protection that is second to none. You'll find it all in the Quran, just next to the bit that justifies guns and says that it's a sin to take it up the bum, even if it's fun, even with permission from your mum. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred cream eggs. If you're gonna sacrifice your life for a shot at eternity, and when the Lord comes down and I haven't done my penance, he's gonna disembowel me. Oh, you say that if I stand and watch till it's human that I watch making and be supposed to bake. So you must screw sooner or later, that is proves as a creator. So I put my foot in a stinker, you assume this is of a sphincter, that you only really great thinker conclude that God's a bum, which negates the words of Genesis 1, which made him out to be so much fun until Adam succumbed to temptation, and then his only son got nailed to a gum. Or the Middle Eastern equivalent would suggest that God's omniscience is nullified by his ambivalence, unless it turns out he's omnipotent. And if God can't get a boner, I guess that's his place is to Thora a few directions in his honor, because we all know a secret's got his kind of my second best search for huge his penis. Just as tells his hand is heinous, stick a penis up your anus, even if you're famous, even if you're good at tennis. So you're gonna live in paradise with a 10-foot cock and a few hundred cream eggs. So you're gonna sacrifice your life for a ride on a UFO. And when the Lord comes down with his big, stiff Slippery road of judgment, oh, I'm gonna be the first to go. He's gonna send me down below. He's gonna whip me like his hoe. Oh, you really think so? I'm gonna be the first to go.
Wow. Bravo. It was the comment about being hungry after hearing all about the cream eggs, and it was just okay. Yeah. So, have you enjoyed
I've
yourself?
Loved my time here. Thank you very much for having me.
Well, thank you for joining. It doesn't feel right without Jack, but he's had an emergency.
Shit. Well, shit.
Right.
But yeah, I hope you. I thank you very much for having me on here, and allowing me to be a dickhead. I hope you've had I hope I haven't been completely ridiculous. I hope I've
absolutely. You can never be ridiculous.
Never. I hope I've given some good answers to questions.
Some wonderful answers.
Bless you. And yeah, I'm gonna leave you to round everything up. Thank you very much for becoming a fan. I appreciate that.
Thank you for joining again. You will be getting a message from EJ in the next couple of days.
Okay, now.
And yeah. We've got a little token of thank you for coming on, and yeah, thank you. Have you got much planned for the going live again?
I've literally went like so. So Talia, bless her, she was supposed to be in prom, and she put in the time for 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and the Google Doc said it changes to your time zone. So she, but because you now runs on Eastern time basically. She assumed it was 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. But
I
it was
would
6 p.m. British time. Because for some reason I thought she was still in Britain. So at 6 p.m. I was live doing Mass Effect, which is my normal stream. I was like 3 hours into the stream. And fucking Jodie comes into my stream being like, where's Talia? Why isn't she live? She's supposed to be live because Drew needs to raid her. And I was like, I rang Talia. Talia was like, what? I can't go live. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. So I had to quickly get changed. I ended my stream, started the stream again, did prom, and then went offline, went live again for the Yellow Seat pre-show, and then I'm now on here. So this is my 4th stream today, technically. So.
Well, I will let you go have your time.
I've been basically live since 3 o'clock this afternoon. So it's been like 6.5 hours.
I should really actually check to see who I have to read next. I mean, I've gone over time.
Yeah, I've gone over time, but it's fine. But Sam, thank you for sharing the broadcast. But yeah, thanks for having me up here. I'm gonna try and get some food. I'll get some Thai food. I think Thai food would be nice. It's only a tenner.
Treat yourself. In the words of Jack, treat yourself.
Exactly.
Treat yourself.
But thanks for having me up here. Have a fabulous rest of your day.
Thank you for
whatever
joining.
You're doing for the weekend and for the following weeks. I hope the rest of the Yellow Chair talks go well. And hope Jack's back next time.
I hope so too.
Wait, I'm blaming you, Sam. I ordered from... Wait, what did you order, Anita? Feel free to message me. But yes, I'll head off now. Thanks for having me again. And I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Thank
you for the 10K as well, and Jack for the fuck. Bye.
So next week we are hopefully joined by Jack as well. Thank you. By the way, thank you everyone for like the likes and pearls and everything. I don't like to interrupt when people are talking, but thank you always. Next week we are joined by Caleb Graham, if you know him, Mr. Celeb, as John. What was it? Adi? No, it was John. John called him. So that one should be fun. Yeah, Celeb. I'll have an Instagram post up for any questions soon. Thank you for the pearls. So since we are in prom, we need to go and raid. Where's that banner? Where is the banner? I might go live again after though. I don't know. Should I go live again? K9 could join Yellow Chair if he talked like properly and actually would answer questions. Oh, okay. I've just said we have to raid. Okay, so should I go live after? I don't know if Jack's gonna be back. I know. We'll see. We are going to go and raid. Where do I raid? It's there. Where is he there? Thank you, Laura. It's for you now, prom. So Sam and Jack were supposed to be my dates tonight for you now, prom. So this isn't what I was originally going to wear. I was going to wear the dress that I wore to that wedding, but when I sat down in this chair, it kind of like was a bit too low and I wasn't comfortable. So I just ran and got this one instead. And it's all poofy. So we just went for this one instead. And then I did curl all my hair, but then I had to go outside and it was windy. So I just like threw it up instead and tried to make it like look a little bit presentable. But we're gonna go and raid Wheelchair Man now because he is in the prom hashtag to keep hashtag moving. Thank you everyone for the likes. We're gonna raid. So if you want to stay for the raid, please stay for the raid. And yeah, Caleb next week. Thank you everyone for being here. No way! Oh my god, Sammy, go treat yourself. Get yourself something. Treat yourself. Right, we're gonna go raid though. Keep the prom hashtag going. Thank you everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.